have not seen in a long time.
Which measures like you folk?
Tell him to get on. I could cancel the fucking queue and invite him.
And get your
ass on and get in, you witch.
I'll send him an invite.
I think we broke the game.
No, we didn't. How do you think we broke the game?
It still says searching.
I think we broke it again.
I haven't seen it in a long time. My text from my stream is Dup's back playing Dead by Daylight. After you took like your month break. Can I level up and put nano? Okay, let's be honest here. All of Clinton's perks could be buffed in a certain way, right?
I mean, well, let's see here.
Pharmacy at
Pharmacy lets you search chests 80% faster and lets you get a fucking green medkit on the first use.
Maybe for Buffy Pharmacy.
And searching chests can be heard from an 8 meter less, okay? So they have to be 8 meters closer to you to hear you searching.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, pharmacy's useless as it is anyway. No one fucking uses it really, except for like noobs.
To buff it, maybe,
or unless you're on item hunting, but you know, that's beside the point.
If they did, if they buff pharmacy, maybe a way to buff pharmacy is if you have it tier 1, you get a yellow medkit. If you have it tier 2, you have a green. If you have it tier 3, you have a purple wings medkit. Depending on which tier, you get that color's medkit.
Well, you also have Vigil, which is practically leader, just for recovering from your status.
Which is exhausted. Because Hemorrhage is pretty much permanent, Mangled is pretty much permanent.
Depending on if they have sloppy or not.
Yeah, 99% of the time, all of these except exhausted.
Not 99% of the time. We run into it a good 90% of our games, though. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, 99% you get 99% of the time you're affected by anything but exhausted. It's pretty much permanent. It's stupid.
Yeah. And you don't recover from, obviously, the exposed.
Yeah, they could buff
until the associated perk is broken or the power is gone.
Okay, a way to buff Vidzo could be 1. Increase the range.
Okay, we're just chilling. Don't worry.
1. Increase the range from 8 meters to like 20 meters. Right?
Do what?
A way to buff Vidzo is to 1. Increase the range from 8 meters to like 20 meters. Somewhere around there.
No, because if they do that, then you're gonna be going around a good portion of the map just with fucking Vigil and everything. Be like, who the fuck is running this shit?
That's 20 meters. That's not like 128 like Wake Up and Empathy.
Yes, but Wake Up and Empathy are meant to have like a map-wide presence for it, though. And also, if we're gonna talk about Quentin's perks needing a buff, Wake Up would probably need a little bit of a buff, just as far as like the opening speed. If there's like a Remember Me.
Yeah,
like if there's Remember Me, I think it should go from 15 to like 25 maybe, just to help with counteract.
Or to buff Wake Up entirely. Make it so if you have Wake Up, Remember Me that doesn't affect you.
Even if you're not the well, that would be stupid.
Why?
Because then everyone would run this to counter that. And then, and no one runs Remember Me anymore anyway, so I still don't really see a point in running Wake Up even still.
Yeah, how's your way of fucking buffing it, huh?
I mean, like I said, if any buff whatsoever for it, just buff it to where if there's a Remember Me active, you're not the obsession, you just open the gates at 25% faster as opposed to 15, that way it kind of counteracts a little bit. Because at least then it'll be a little bit better off, and then people won't be bitching about the fucking Remember Me as much.
How about the range?
It's already, I mean, Remember Me's already been nerfed into the fucking ground at this point, because 16 seconds don't do jack shit.
Yeah, but that 16 seconds combined with that, like, 50 seconds to open a gate on PTV right now. it's literally gonna take over a minute to open a gate. So that all like buffing wake up pretty much, or like making people use it more.
Alright.
How would
Well,
they
I'm
buff?
waiting on Widge.
How would they? Why did you leave, Derp?
I'm gonna go use these points that I have and level somebody up real quick
When is
on my
Wid
killer
still
side.
not?
Yo, he's getting something to drink and then he'll be on.
Okay, so pharmacy give you a med kit depending on which tier you get would be a good way to buff your net.
I'm here
Vidzo-
now.
Vidzo would be buffed like add the expose, but expose gets taken off faster.
So I can't exactly play till a long time because so my mom is annoying and she wants me to mop the entirety of the upstairs here. My brother has to clean the entire kitchen, and we actually have a really small kitchen. And then me and Luke have to actually mop downstairs. Also, I swear I keep meeting little kids that think whenever I say upstairs, downstairs, in the entire kitchen, stuff like that, they think I own a freaking mansion. No, I own like a 2-story house with like, I don't know, like 7 rooms, I swear to God. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah, fuck! I want to scratch the back of my goddamn neck and I felt like I pulled something. Ow! Okay, so I guess we're just gonna be sitting here playing with that Widge for a little bit then.
No, I'm literally on the game. I'm just trying to freaking load.
Oh. Anyways, do you agree that Clinton's perks are like the worst survivor perks?
I mean, if you want to get technical, there's always at least one perk from somebody that's absolute garbage.
Like Ace's whole perks are pretty much useless.
Well, I mean, they are good if you pair them with other things. Like Open Hand is good if you're running an aura build. Ace in the Hole is good if you're running plunders for the chests. Up the ante is just meh. It depends on really whether or not you've got deliverance more than anything for that. But
let's be up.
I want to see them make.
Good.
I want to see them make horror movies based off of the killers. I don't know why I want to see that. There's some people that make like SFMs of the killer's bio, but I just want to see them make something cool.
Let's be honest here. Yeah, okay, Derp, let's be honest here. Probably either Kate or Dwight has like the best 3 perks. Best 3.
Kate or Dwight? Yeah, sure. Honestly, though, if we're saying who has best perks, God, I actually don't know.
I would say
honestly,
Jeff
I think Meg would probably be one of the ones with some of the best perks, especially because of that adrenaline.
I would say Nia.
But Jeff does have Breakdown, Aftercare, and Distortion, which, to be fair, are 3 of the best perks that you can use for Survivor. And they go with literally everything. Like,
I want to say Nia, but there's only 2 perks that are actually useful. Streetwise, not so much. Wait, not Streetwise.
Yeah.
Is it
Balanced
Streetwise?
and Urban. Well, Balanced is useful in Chase. Streetwise is good for your items, especially if you're doing generators.
And then
Urban is just kind of pointless because all you do is crouch around like an ass.
Unless you do
Jeff Johansson has really good perks, and so does Ash.
Well, after Meadow Man, Ash has like the worst perks.
Yeah, all of Dwight's perks are useful. All of Meg's perks are useful. But, you know, Quick and Quiet's very much a situational thing. Jake, his only really useless one is Sabo, unless you're running a straight build with it, like an unhooking, like you have to.
If you're a new player, I think Iron Will is like the most useful.
Dude, a lot of high rank players still use Iron Will. It's a fucking clutch at this point.
Negative 25% progression penalty for skill checks for heal survivors. Skill check while healing a survivor, you receive a maximum 3. Each of them actually plus 15% progression bonus.
I need to try this in a Kill Your Friends next time we do Kill Your Friends.
Using auto-dictate.
Yeah, Iron Will is a crutch in a lot of my games nowadays. Calm Spirit, I don't see many people use it, but it's actually really useful if you're going against like Dr. Clown.
I just realized a combo of 2 perks that could be really useful together or really not useful together.
Yeah.
if one
Well,
person has
there's
one of the
changes,
perks
right?
and then the other one has the other one. So you know how leader increases the opening of exit gates by 25% at tier 3?
Yeah.
Combine that with wake up 3, which makes it open the exit gates 15% faster. You literally open the exit gate in like 10 seconds. Literally 10, 15 seconds. Instead of the normal like 30. If they don't have, remember me.
You know, some people say David King is based off of a old boxer whose nickname was The King, because his last name's King. I need to look it up.
I
Ready up
mean,
the
wouldn't be surprised.
Boxer. I put C boxer.
But yeah, a lot
Boxer.
of survivors are gonna have at least that one useless perk. Like for Jake, that would be Sabo. For Nia,
Tap,
that'd be probably Urban.
for Tap,
Or
it would probably
Streetwise, it
be
just really
Tenacity.
depends.
Tap would probably be
Probably,
Tenacity.
because they... Yeah, probably, because, you know, they don't slug really.
David, it would be no
For
either.
Bill, yeah, David would be no either. Bill would probably be left behind. I'd
For
still take
now.
Unbreakable over left behind, honestly.
For now.
For right now, yeah.
There was a man
For
named
Clinton, it would
Thomas
be
King.
Vizzo.
I'm pretty sure he went by. Oh, no, he was known as the Fighting Sailor. Never mind.
For Claudette, it would probably be self-care.
One thing that keeps
Well,
following
I
is a
mean,
guy
to be
named Don
fair, you
King.
still have a lot of people that use self-care.
For Meg, it would probably be Sprint Burst. Let's be honest here.
Still need to be chased a little bit.
Dude, a lot of people use self-care, a lot of people use sprint burst.
The white,
So
it would probably
technically
be Leader.
speaking, yeah, because I see more people running Prove Thyself and Bond over leader, so
You know
white
what's
would probably be
weird?
leader.
I've seen more people run Vidzone than Leader. Especially in these
Yeah,
ones.
I've seen that too. But also, it's mostly to recover from the exhaustion a lot easier, for fuck's sake.
Adam Francis does have two really good perks, but Auto Dick Dick is actually pretty useful if you actually can hit skill checks. That's
Yeah,
it.
his worst
Well,
one is
Autodidact
Diversion.
isn't bad anyway. It's just not bad.
Diversion
None
is
of his perks are
useless.
real. I mean, you can't really say any of his perks are useless. Well, maybe Diversion, yeah, because you
And
have to wait for
Deliverance if
45
you
seconds to
get
get it.
found immediately. But that's RNG if you get found immediately.
Yeah, well, Deliverance is more RNG thing. With the fucking Pebble, you're literally just sitting there for a good 45 seconds not doing jack shit, trying to get a rock ready to throw at a killer.
By then, you'll have 3 tokens of stakeout.
Yeah, by then you'd either have all your stakeout or all the gens will pop. Like, the fuck, game.
They should make it so it's like 20 seconds within the killer's radius.
Oh, by the way, I changed my settings where only friends can message me, and also my thing is my about me has changed now. I'm pretty sure I changed it to why I don't need hate messages. What was it?
Because I do have a low self-esteem and having the issues. Yeah, I have anxiety issues and self-confidence, self-esteem issues. I don't need to be really messy. Because it makes me get nervous. That's the point.
Yep, I love how we've both been simming for like almost